Welcome back, guys. AnimeScale here, and today we are counting down the top 10 summonings in Naruto. As always, I want to point out this is my personal list, and so if you have different opinions, feel free to leave a comment down below or even make your own top 10. So without further ado, let's get to it. Starting this list off, we have the two great Sage Toads, Fukasaku and Shima. These two toads were first summoned by Jiraiya during his fight with Pain to help him gather natural energy and enter Sage Mode. They are both well versed in Senjutsu, and as such, they give their summoner high levels of raw strength, incredible speed, and huge resistance to physical attacks. When summoned, they can attack directly with wind and water style or perform sound-based genjutsu. Next up, we have Katsuyu, the personal summon of Tsunade and her disciple Sakura. Katsuyu is a massive slug whose actual size is very much unknown. Katsuyu can also be summoned as separate slugs, which are all portions of the same entity. In battle, Katsuyu can spit acid using her tongue-toothed sticky acid jutsu, which is strong enough to melt through rock with ease. Katsuyu's clones are capable of telepathically sharing information, which is extremely valuable for information gathering and battle coordination. Katsuyu is capable of medical ninjutsu, and her clones are able to heal the people that they are latched onto. Katsuyu has considerable speed, as her clones were fast enough to throw themselves in front of Shizune, Ino, and Inoichi before the Animal Pass Rhino Summon could hit them. She is also extremely resistant to damage and can deconstruct to become nothing more than a pool of body fluids. After Katsuyu, we have the multi-headed dog, which was used by Pain during a number of his battles. This summon splits into different dogs when it takes damage, and then the new dogs can merge back together. When they do this, the dog grows another head. As a summon, it is quite strong, as shown when it broke through an Anbu Captain's sticky earth drop jutsu and another's 16-pillar bind. It also has high resilience to damage, as it barely got damaged by Jiraiya's fire pottery jutsu, and was even able to survive a Rasen Shuriken. Even the dreaded Amaterasu could only incapacitate the beast and not kill it. As a summon, it didn't falter until its summoner was attacked directly. Seventh on this list is the Chief Toad, Gamabunta. He was only allowed a handful of people summon him, including Jiraiya, Minato, and Naruto. This summoning has varied in size across the series. His largest size towers above an entire forest, while his smallest appearance was shorter than 3-story buildings in Konoha, and he was shown being heavy enough to temporarily pin Kurama. Gamabunta can spit oil, which can enhance its summoner's fire style, and even at its size, he has shown high level of agility, being capable of fighting in mid-air. Gamabunta is quite durable too, as he was able to take direct hits from Shikaku's air bullets, and he's also skilled in wielding his sword, able to sever the arm of the One-Tail. Next up, we have Manda, the largest snake in Naruto. Summoned by both Orochimaru and Sasuke, Manda is a massive snake, and due to his length is even larger than Gamabunta and Katsuyu. And the fact that he held his own when simultaneously fighting both these just mentioned summons is pretty telling about his strength. Manda was shown to be quite fast, being capable of dodging attacks from Katsuyu and blitz the slug coiling around her to restrict her movements. He can also shed his skin to avoid damage, as shown when he was caught by Gamabunta and Jiraiya's technique. In fifth place is Hanzo's signature summon, Ibuze. Ibuze is a venomous salamander who has a great deal of raw strength and was able to face and overpower the 3 Sannin, who likely used their summons too. Ibuze can release poison mist from his mouth, which is capable of making the entirety of a victim's body numb just moments after inhalation, and may eventually kill the victim. Ibuze can easily travel underground and has set up many traps by suddenly resurfacing and swallowing opponents. Moving on, we have Monkey King Enma. Enma is the personal summon of the 3rd Hokage, Hiruzen Sarutobi. He is an immensely powerful summon and is experienced and knowledgeable in various techniques and their effects. Physically, Enma is very strong and was able to easily put down the reanimated 1st and 2nd Hokage in hand-to-hand combat. As a summoning, Enma can take the form of a staff by using Transformation Adamantine Staff. The staff is extremely durable and is capable of extending and expanding to a large extent. As a staff, Enma can extend to great lengths, and he was long and strong enough to even push Kurama out of Konoha. Even in this form, Enma can speak and move around, making him a knowledgeable and self-returning weapon for his summoner. By making clones of himself and forming a box in staff form, Enma can create an adamantine prison wall that can defend powerful attacks, like Hashirama's Senju wood release techniques. At the number 3 spot, we have the Nine Tails himself, Kurama. Kurama is quite large and can stand as tall as the Hokage Rock, and Gamabunta is only about the size of his torso. As most of you know, Kurama is hands down the strongest tailed beast. And even though he was inside Naruto and so a bit stronger when he did this, with just one half of his chakra, he managed to match the power of 5 Bijuu Dharma with just one of his own, and then knock back 5 tailed beasts at once. Inside Naruto, Kurama was also shown to be capable of gathering natural energy, which makes him a powerful summon for Zenjutsu users. The Gedo Mazo is next on the list. The Gedo Mazo is the husk of the 10 tails that remained after its chakra was separated from its body. When summoned, the Gedo Mazo is even taller than the tail beasts and can only be summoned by a pure Rinnegan wielder. It can drain the chakra of its opponents by manifesting phantom dragons that suck the chakra from those they come in contact with. It has chakra chains coming out from its mouth to suppress the power of the tail beasts and seal them within itself. The Gedo Mazo also has tremendous physical strength, as shown when it clashed with the likes of Choza and Choji in their colossal forms. And at the number 1 spot, we have the Edo Tensei. Unlike the other summonings on this list, the Edo Tensei doesn't summon just one creature or person, but it can summon an infinite number of entities to do the summoner's bidding. The Edo Tensei binds the soul of a deceased person to a living vessel, restoring them as they were when they were alive. As a summoning, it is unparalleled in strength, and it can bring back fallen foes and allies alike. The summoner can choose to leave the reincarnated soul with its personality or make it a mindless drone that follows all orders given to it. Those summoned by the Edo Tensei are given immortal bodies and will return even if their physical form is utterly annihilated, which makes the durability of this summoning infinite. Killing the summoner does not end the jutsu, and as such, it can only be ended by the summoner or by sealing the reanimated soul. Due to these attributes, the Edo Tensei is easily the most powerful summoning in the entire franchise. So guys, this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. This is AnimeScale out. Bye.